We're talking mindset, clarity, strategy, and a little persistence. So grab your coffee, take a deep breath, and let's get real about how to finally take control of your career. Let's start with the biggest mistake most people make. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. You think the problem is your resume, or your age, or your education, or that one weird job you had in 2015. But according to Tim Madden, former headhunter and co-founder of Executive Career Upgrades, that's not what's holding you back. Most of the time, you're the one standing in your own way. Let me break this down. You might be telling yourself, I'm too old for a career change, or I'm too young to be taken seriously. Maybe I have too much experience, or not enough certifications. This kind of self-talk, it's poison. It keeps you small. It keeps you stuck. And worst of all, it's not even true. Tim says if you're in a bad spot in your career and you really want to accelerate, you've got to start by identifying what mental barriers are holding you back. Because if you keep repeating the story, no one's going to call me back because I don't have my MBA. Guess what? You're already defeated. You're spiraling. And look, this isn't about toxic positivity. It's not just believe in yourself fluff. This is about radical self-awareness. Being honest about the stories you're telling yourself and rewriting them. You can't change your career if you don't change your mindset. Okay, now let's say your head's in the right place. You're ready to make a move. Here's what not to do. Get mad at your boss, update your resume in a rage, and start firing off random applications on LinkedIn like it's a video game. That's a guaranteed way to land yourself in the exact same situation, just with a different company logo on your paycheck. Instead, get clear. Deeply, ruthlessly, crystal clear. Start asking yourself real questions like, what size company do I want to work for? Small, medium, large? Where do I want to live? Am I open to relocating? Do I want to work remote, hybrid, or in the office? What kind of pay, benefits, and time off am I actually looking for? What kind of culture makes me thrive? This isn't fluff. This is the foundation. If you don't know what you want, you'll just take whatever comes and then wonder why you're miserable 6 months later. Tim puts it like this. You have to ask yourself these questions and get clear so you can build a list of companies to target. That's right. Target, not spam, not apply everywhere. Target intentionally. Because if you're just mindlessly applying to 87 jobs on LinkedIn, hoping someone calls you back, you're wasting your time talking to entry-level recruiters who aren't even decision makers. Let's talk about one of the most powerful, underutilized tools you have as a job seeker. LinkedIn. Love it or hate it, it's a game changer if you use it right. Here's the truth. LinkedIn is God's gift to anyone looking for a serious job. You can get in front of hiring managers, company decision makers, VPs, even CEOs with a click of a button. But most people, they treat LinkedIn like a digital resume graveyard. Just slap up a profile and pray. That won't cut it. Instead, optimize your profile to speak directly to the kinds of roles and companies you're targeting. Add a strong headline. Write a compelling summary. Fill out your experience with measurable wins, not just job duties. And then, start using the platform. Send strategic connection requests. Post insights that show your expertise. Comment on industry posts. Message people who can help you. Not asking for a job, but offering value or asking smart questions. It's not about being annoying. It's about being visible. Now, let's say you've made some connections. You've applied to some roles. Maybe even had a phone screen. Now what? Most people, they wait. Silently. Hoping something happens. That's a mistake. If you want to be successful in this job market, you need to follow up. Relentlessly. Professionally. Respectfully. Think about it like this. If Tim forgets to take out the trash, Christina's going to remind him. And if he forgets again, she's not sitting quietly. She's going, Tim, this is the 3rd time I've asked. And guess what? Tim takes out the trash. This is the same principle. You don't need a nag, but you do need to bump your name up their mental inbox. Hiring managers are busy. A gentle reminder can be the difference between an interview and your email getting buried forever. Persistence pays off. Just keep it classy. All right, now we're at the interview stage. This is where a lot of people freeze up. They're nervous. They're trying to say the right thing. They're hoping they don't mess up. But here's the shift. Stop thinking like a candidate. Start thinking like a consultant. Don't just answer questions. Show up with solutions. Do your research on a company. Understand their challenges. Figure out where they're trying to grow. And then tell them exactly how you can help them get there. What results have you delivered in the past? What systems did you improve? What money did you save? What team did you build? Don't just tell them what you've done. Tell them what you can do for them. And after the interview, follow up again. But make it memorable. Send a creative thank you email. Reference something specific from your conversation. Share an idea or article. Keep the conversation going. And if you're lucky or smart, you'll have multiple offers to juggle. At that point, it's time to negotiate like a boss. Higher salary, more vacation, better perks. You've earned it. Now listen, if you're thinking, all of this sounds amazing, but I need help executing. You're not alone. And that's where Tim and Christina Madden come back in. Their company, Executive Career Upgrades, is built to help high achievers, directors, VPs, execs, take control of their careers. They've worked with thousands of clients. They focus on mindset, strategy, and execution. They got some pretty glowing testimonials on their site, too. Are they the right fit for you? I don't know. I've also seen people online, on Reddit specifically, saying they went months without results. So do your research. Ask questions. Trust your gut. Just know this, you don't have to go it alone. Whether it's a coach, a mentor, or just a solid group of peers, you need people who believe in you, challenge you, and help you level up. So let's recap. Mindset first. You're not too old, too young, too anything. Drop the excuses and own your path. Get clear. Know exactly what you want and what you don't. Use LinkedIn strategically. It's your secret weapon. Follow up. Stay on their radar. Be a solution. Don't beg. Solve problems. Build your support system. You don't have to figure it out alone. Your next job isn't going to find you. But if you take action, if you're intentional, persistent, and just a little bold, you can absolutely find a role you love. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews and honest insights. Thanks for watching.